Hello YouTube, Uncle Lucky here, and welcome back to another episode of CBQ Hobbies. Today we've got hauls, but not the kind of hauls you might be thinking of. It's not going to be comic books today. It's actually going to be video games. As you've probably seen a couple times on this channel before, I am a retro game enthusiast. Wife and I have kind of, here the last year or so, really gotten hot and heavy into it. Just getting into the old games that I really liked and she really liked when we were growing up. To name a few of the things we have in our collection would be the 360, Xbox 360, really good console. If you don't get the Red Ring of Death, it's pretty damn good. Got the PS2, which is also backwards capable with the PS1, so you can play 1 and 2 games on it. And we have a thing called the Retron 5. Been going around lately, it's kind of a big deal. You put game cartridges in it, like the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega games, things like that. You can put the old cartridges in it, and it has something inside of it that emulates the games, the huge variety of games that you can play on the big screen TV. And, you know, with HD capabilities and everything that we've got nowadays, it makes them a little bit crisper, nicer to look at, things like that. So we've really gotten into it. Well, thing is, I watch a lot of YouTube shows. As a matter of fact, I watch 10 times more YouTube than I do television, I think. It's a thing. I'm kind of an addict to YouTube. But one of the guys I like to watch a lot is Metal Jesus Rocks. Great show. Awesome show, and he is so into retro gaming, and he's got a massive collection. There's a couple episodes that got me into thinking about how to collect more video games as opposed to ordering them all the time, going to eBay and things like that. And he mentioned something that I never even thought about it, going to like Goodwill and thrift stores and things like that, and all sorts of places that I never would have thought of. It's finding old video game kind of thing it's odd to me. It's something I've never really done. I've always collected games for the now, and then you trade them in later for other games, and I never really thought about it. So getting more into it here in the last year or so, me and my wife go out the other day to Goodwill, and it's true to form, we pick up a whole bunch of games from the Goodwill. It was really odd because, you look at these games and you look at them really close to make sure that they're in good condition, and a lot of these look like they've never even been played. It's weird. So, the first one I'm going to show you, Disney's The Incredibles. And again, every one of these video games seems to be in pristine condition. Some look like they haven't even been played yet. It's crazy. This one looks like a lot of fun. I didn't even know this came out. I am a huge Incredibles fan. I absolutely love the movie. I can watch that movie just about every other weekend. It's just one of those movies that I get a real big kick out of because of how everything's done with it, just the way it's filmed and the old school music and all that. It's great. So I can't wait to actually pop this one in and give it a try, see how it looks. Just from the back stuff, it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, so we'll see how that is. Next up, we have Monopoly. Now, I am not a really big Monopoly fan, but I will tell you, this could be a really good game to pop in to the PS1 and have some friends over, drink a couple of beers. That probably would be a lot of fun. But again, popping this bad boy open at Goodwill and seeing that there is not one nick on the disc, that's almost unheard of. Finding games out in the wild is always going to be a crapshoot. So this one was actually a decent find. Last up, we have Codename Tenka, Tenka. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. Doesn't matter. This is the one I'm looking forward to playing the most of the ones we picked up. It looks, the name is really stupid, but even the write-up on the back is kind of stupid. It kind of reminds me of a Doom knockoff type of game, which really intrigues me because I am a huge Doom fanatic. I've got a whole bunch of Doom games. I've got Doom games that I can't play because I don't have the console for them, but I have a collection of Doom games, and this looks like a funny looking Doom knockoff. Even the write-up on the back is just so dreadful to let you know that I don't think they're going to be taking anything serious in this game. So that looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Well, that's going to do it for video game hauls today. If you guys are, any of you watching out there are video game enthusiasts for the old school stuff or just games in general, let me know in the comments below. Get a dialogue started about that. Where you guys find video games if you hunt for them out in the wild. Like I said, it's okay to find them on like eBay and Amazon. I take that back. Amazon is a crapshoot because Amazon is so damned expensive. Some of the games you find on Amazon that you can find anywhere else, you're going to pay 2 times more. But it's a crapshoot no matter what, because if it's a used game and you're buying it online, you don't know the actual condition of it. And, you can always send things back or get refunds or whatever, but it's so much hassle to go through. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. My little video games hauls. If you liked it, thumbs up. If you didn't, hey, thumbs down. Subscribe. It's free. It's free to subscribe. I'm telling you that right now. It's not a bad hobby to get into. It really isn't. I thoroughly enjoy it. Me and my wife had a lot of fun going out and finding these games. It's different. Just give it a try. I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Have a good one.